I give you like a silver, then you give me back food. Yeah. So if a house has a 4 towers, means Casbah. So the gate of Game of Thrones. That's where was also the gate of Jewel of the Nile with Michael Douglas. Long time ago, was in 1985. Michael Douglas, yeah, that's other side, yeah. That's where was the gate. There's only 5 families. While we to cross to the other side, the name of the river means Wadi il Malah, salt water or salty water. So the water from the river, little salty. This is what does it mean? Al Malah. Al Malah means the water is salty. Why? Because near of the Atlas mountain, 45 kilometers, salt mine. And that's why that's the reason, salt mine. Yeah. So there's only 5 families, but Ait Benhaddou in the history, it was like a stopover. It was a stopover for the Bedouin. So the caravans, like they following always the river to pay a tax, to have a rest after a long way, because if they starting from Timbuktu, how far from Sahara, Morocco to Timbuktu by camels, maybe you know. So 52 days, long way. So here it was a stopover for the caravans to pay a tax, to have food, to have water, after a long way, to have a rest. And at the time there is no a lot of money to exchange, trade. If I give you like a silver, then you give me back food. Between who? Between Jewish people and nomad. Jewish, but because yeah, because here there was 2 community, a Berber community and Jewish community. So at the time there was almost 70 families together. 70 families. So 57 Berber family and 13 Jewish families living inside all together in a harmony. So in a harmony. But today no more Jewish. Some people say Jewish families left from the castle of Ait Benhaddou in 1960. Just in 1960 when they left. But they still have inside the Kanis, synagogue. There's also today like synagogue. Al-Millah, yes, synagogue. Yeah. There's Al-Millah, Jewish quarter, and Jewish cemetery as well over there. So there's like Jewish cemetery. So only 5 Berber families. One of the 5 families, people who live inside of this house. This is a Casbah. So one of the 5 families, people who live inside of the Casbah, the big one. You know, because the difference between a Casbah and castle. So the Casbah at the time, who lives inside, like royal or the Sultan family. Yeah, the Sultan family lives inside of the Casbah, and others around. Yeah, others around of the Casbah. So the Casbah, it always means a house. If a house has 4 towers, 4 towers, torre, yeah. If a house has a 4 towers, means Casbah. So this Casbah now, one of the 5 families still living inside of the castle. So, and a tower, it has a name in Berber language, as the name of the city today in Morocco, Agadir. Agadir in our language means tower on the top. That's Agadir. Agadir. So more towers, Igouder. So we have Agadir and Igouder. So this today the functions of the tower. It was a place where people store like a food storage. So for food. And why Casbah it always has a 4 towers to see the enemy, like a watchtower to see the enemy. So that's also the small windows. I don't know how to so in French language means les mots charabi ou bien les meurtrières. Les mots charabi Ou bien, so if someone is inside, for him it's easy to see, but from yeah, so from the yeah, you can see. So this is why Casbah it always has a 4 towers on the top. So at least we are going to cross to the other side. We'll stop to see where was the Gladiator Arena. It was in 1999. The first one was before قبل ما يمشي Rome. Before Rome.
Before they go to Rome.
Before they go to Rome, yeah. Russell Crew. Russell. So the second one was Denzel Washington, yeah. It was the actors, because it was not the same one. So Russell was in the first, and then the second one, Denzel Washington. Just to know the place where, because you know this is UNESCO site.
They have to protect it.
To protect it. That's why just always they take it. Yeah, keep it on. So please, today these 5 families now, there's no light inside. The 5 families right now, they still have a candles. So candles or solar panels. So solar candles. There's no light. That's the reason why the families moved to this side. That's the reason why the Berber families just moved to this side of the river. So at the time for water, it was a problem. So people have to go far, 6 hours, 8 hours to bring the water. But now, for like 20 years ago, these 5 families now, they have water inside of the houses. So just a light, not yet, because this is UNESCO site. So it means we have to keep it with Adobe. We have to keep it with Adobe. Maybe you know Adobe. Mud, terrai e paja. Mud and straw. So the Adobe means mud and straw.
We
So
will
the
go up
houses
the hill.
made with